Greetings YouTube, LMS Tactical here, and I'm still operating by way of my secondary channel, which is the one you're looking at now, Falling Awake 1000. Now, I may load this up on LMS, and if that's the case, then you're watching it on my primary channel, LMS Tactical. So, for those who don't know, primary channel is LMS Tactical, YouTube, and YouTube, with all of its millennial scumbag Antifa supporting horn-rimmed glasses wearing weaklings that want to censor anything that doesn't follow their political narrative to destroy the country, has banned me for a week. I think it's up tomorrow, might be up later on today, I don't know. But if you are offended by foul language, you're on the wrong channel, so that's your warning to get off. I know how you liberals are. You only like to hear people that agree with you. You don't want opposing opinions because it's scary. It's scary to have to think and weigh out shit. But you knew I was going to have to make a video regarding the latest bullshit going on with New York Police Department and the harassment, which is really nothing new. And of course, I'm talking about the guys that were on a traffic stop and got water thrown on them, and then one of the officers got hit in the head with a bucket. You know, that's nothing new. It's been escalating, and you know, it's funny that you got little twats like Blasio, or whatever the fuck that liberal cocksucker and mayor in New York, his name is, Bill Blasio. You know, all of a sudden he's acting like he gives a shit, you know. We're not going to put up with that. We have to treat our officers with respect. Listen, is anybody surprised that this shit's happening? Because I'm not. When you shit on your fucking police officers like Obama did, you end up with the Texas assassination where that ass twat fucking ass maggot shot those innocent cops out in Texas and then finally got blown up with a bomb in his face by the robot, which was orgasmic in my opinion. Too fast of a death for him, but what the hell. So this is what you get when you got a president pushing hatred for law and order and anything right. And by right, I mean right, as opposed to wrong, not conservative. So you got Blasio with his insane communist bullshit, suddenly trying to act like he gives a fuck about it. He don't give a fuck about the cops, and if you're a New York cop, I'm sorry, it's just the truth, you already know it. Then you got, I don't know who the fuck it was, I saw it was a commissioner or somebody with the police department, maybe it was the police league, the union guy or whatever, was kind of talking about the guys that walked away, maybe they were in the wrong profession. Look, nobody got sicker to their stomach than cops from my era. I'm retired LAPD from the 80s and 90s, for those that don't know. I worked in the South Side and Watts, crashed the gang, you know, a whole bit. Different times, different era, different state. Nobody liked watching those cops walk away while these ass twats were fucking dumping water on them. But it's funny to hear somebody in the upper ranks talk about maybe they're in the wrong profession. Here's the reality that those guys knew and that everybody knows. They could have turned around and fucking started removing teeth. And then maybe the crowd would have got excited, and then maybe somebody would have really got hurt or worse. And then those cops would have been looking at prison. Okay, and I'll move around a lot because my back hurts. It's therapeutic for me to move and rock. So, maybe it's not that the cops are in the wrong profession. Maybe it's they've got no support from their fucking government. And I'm not going to let everybody off the hook either, because we're going to move into the population here in a second. You can go through YouTube and you can see all kinds of shit going on with people that are challenging the police and their authority, and all these asshole millennial fucks that have no idea how they're destroying the country and how they're going to regret it. They're going to regret when they have to live with what they've made. But they'll be like, oh, right is right, and we have freedoms, and just because a guy wears a badge, you shouldn't fucking violate our freedoms. All of that's true. But when you push the pendulum too far one way or the other, on the right, you end up with fucking stormtroopers that are running around checking fucking IDs and shit, man, just to walk across the street. And when you go too far the other way, which is where we are, you end up with cocksuckers abusing the cops and the cops not wanting to work. And then everybody's like, geez, where were the cops when I needed them? Look, as much as it hurts me to say this, I guess I gotta believe the cops did the right thing. Looking at the way we all know it would have turned out had they fucking done any enforcement. You know, these guys talking about the mayor and all his people talking about there were no laws broken. Listen, bullshit. I'm not an expert on New York fucking law, but let me tell you something. You go walk into a doctor's office and dump a fucking barrel or a bucket of water on the fucking doctor and see if you don't get arrested for assault or battery. You go into a fucking store or any place where somebody's working, go into the post office, dump a water on their fucking head. Let me see that happen and see how that turns out. That is absolutely against the wall. And that bucket to the head, full-blown felony. Full-blown felony. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Now, if that would have happened back in my day, I guarantee you and everybody that wore a badge back in the 80s and 90s will know this is true, whether you agree with it or not. There would have been fucking multiple helicopters landing there to fucking medevac what was left of those motherfuckers. We didn't put up with shit like that. And because of it, shit like that didn't happen. Rodney King got what the fuck he deserved. That was just the beginning of the fuck the police era because the video camera was invented. And what's his face? The fuck was that guy's name? George, whatever. Fucking, film the fucking thing. And people hadn't, these liberal cocksuckers that sleep safe in their beds because fucking arrogant right-wing gun-loving fucks like me were roaming the streets looking for evil, had no idea how ugly it could get when you arrest somebody. I always used to tell people, man, you see the shit on our belts? It's not designed to make you feel good. It's not designed to tickle you. It's designed to fucking make you comply or take your motherfucking life. There's reasons for that shit's there. And if you don't like that, then stay away from it. If you're going to watch people get arrested that don't want to be arrested, you're going to see some ugly shit. And we don't get paid to fucking lose. That simple. So if you escalate it verbally in my day, you gotta fucking punch. You want to fucking punch me, you got a fucking stick. You want to pull a fucking stick out, you got a fucking shotgun in the fucking head. That's how we did it. But those days are over. We didn't fucking suffer for it. You guys are suffering for it. You guys think that you're the victors because we beat the police into submission. Let me tell you, here's a prediction I made a long time ago on my other channel, LMS Tactical. And it's coming true. I think there's 124 police vacancies or something they can't fill. Maybe it's in New York, one of these big cities. I promise you, as sure as my ugly face is sitting here talking to you, promise you, if you think the cops are bad today, wait till you see what you're creating. And I'm talking to you liberal fuckstains, you worthless ass maggots that fucking think it's cool to fucking fuck with the protectors of society. You are going to get the people that have their shit together, the educated people, the people that understand how good policing is. You're going to get them to fucking say, screw this, and I'm going to join the fire department. If they want to help people, they're going to join something else. And the only people that'll fucking wear a badge will be cocksucking scumbags. They'll have to lower the standards like they already started doing in my day. They started taking people with fucking felonies and or misdemeanor arrest and gang activity and drug activity, lowering the standards, and we ended up with motherfucking cops out in LA, which was a premier department, selling dope and fucking robbing banks and shit. All of us saw it coming. When you lower the standards, you get shit. And if you put a badge on a turd, it's not a fucking cop, it's a piece of shit wearing a badge. Nobody hates a fucked up cop more than a good cop. So society doesn't win when you lower the standards. They lose. Guys like me and my partners would roll around in the middle of the night, in the wee hours of the morning. We'd park our car and sneak through bushes and over fences all night long, looking for evil people. That's what we did, and we did it good. We wanted guns. We wanted murderers. We wanted rapists and burglars. We didn't give a fuck about somebody with a joint or some low-level bullshit. We were elephant hunters, and that's what we fucking did. And we brought them in, man, stacking them up month after month. We would have got the same fucking paycheck if we would have rolled down the street in an air-conditioned car with the windows up talking about fishing. And when we looked out the window and saw fucking somebody fucking sneaking between the buildings at 2 in the morning, could have just fucking looked back at my partner. Hey man, let me tell you the kind of bait I'm using. Let me tell you about this new lure. Still been paid, still been safe, and not been doing a fucking thing. But we were looking for trouble, and trouble knew we were looking for it. The good guys put up with us. Some of them supported us. The bad guys respected us. They didn't like us. But they had respect. And they knew if you hit a cop, you were going to get fucking hurt. You hit me, you go to the hospital. Those are the rules, man. You make me chase you, fucking somebody's getting slapped. Oh, you're a Nazi. Fuck you. So listen, what you're going to end up with is what Chicago PD used to look like back when it was all corrupt, and back in the old days with New York and the Serpico days. You young cocksuckers don't know what I'm talking about. Back in New Orleans when the officers used to be all fucked up. You're going to end up with that kind of corruption. Go to South Africa. I got a lot of South African people. Look at those cops. They're raping and stealing and murdering. That's what you get when you lower the fucking standards. And that's what America's going to get when they shit on their fucking law enforcement. And if you people fucking think you would be better off without fucking cops that are out there looking for trouble, you don't know shit. I've seen it. I've been there. LA riots 1992. I know what it looks like when there's no law and order. Guess what? The strong eat the weak. And the weak are you liberals. You're the weakest motherfucking people on the totem pole. You millennial scumbags with your man buns and your feminine fucking voices and body movements, thinking that you're fucking in touch with your divine feminine and all this other asexual, non-sexual bullshit that your fucking communist professors have pumped down your ignorant fucking throats. You will be the first ones to fucking suffer. Do you think that I fucking fear a lawless fucking society? That's a fucking wet dream for people like me. Because I've lived my fucking life carrying a weapon and looking for fucking assholes. Whether it was in the military when I was a paratrooper, whether it was when I was a Fed, or whether it was when I was LAPD, or whatever the fuck, I have no fucking fear. Not because I'm fucking psycho or I'm Billy Badass, but because I have the warrior fucking heart and the warrior spirit, and I've been down and bleeding like a motherfucker and fucking spitting fucking pieces of fucking flesh out, and I've come out on fucking top. You, with the man bun and your little bullshit skinny jeans, won't last 5 fucking seconds when people like me stop giving a fuck about people like you. So keep it up. I just watched a video last night of some cockbanger in a subway going up to 2 cops. Suck my dick. Suck it right here. Here's my dick. Suck it. Suck my dick. Suck this dick. Yeah, what you gonna do? Put your hands on me? It's freedom of speech, yo. Yeah, big victory, cum stain. Big fucking victory. You don't win nothing. All you do is fucking move your ass closer to the fucking cemetery. Because the shit talkers are the fucking slow walkers. They don't know how to fucking handle themselves when shit gets ugly. So, keep on shitting on the fucking cops, you liberal fucking cocksuckers in Congress, you liberal cocksucking racist motherfuckers that are mayors of all these shitty cities with the high crime rates. You do nobody a fucking service. Watch and see what you get. Watch and see the standards drop. I wouldn't advise anybody to join the police department right now. I wouldn't wear that fucking badge for $1 million an hour. Because I'd be right in prison. Because there ain't no fucking way somebody's slamming a bucket on this ugly head without fucking losing some teeth. That's not gonna happen. And for you civilians that saw that happen and didn't do shit, I got something for you. Where the fuck is it? I had it right. Oh, here it is. Fuck you. You let me fucking see a cop, and it's happened. It happened back in LA. I was off duty. I saw some sheriffs getting the shit beat out of them. You let me see a fucking cop getting his ass kicked, and it's on like Donkey Kong, because fucking I'm coming for you. And all of you should do that too. All of you see a cop in trouble, you get the fuck in there. Because these guys are the only thing standing between the fucking wolves and you. You're the sheep. Those guys with the fucking badges, those guys and girls are the fucking sheepdogs. And they protect you. You fuck them, and you fuck yourself. Anyways, that's my thoughts on the whole thing. Hope you guys are doing well. Falling Awake 1000 out. LMS Tactical, I'll be back on the air soon until YouTube shuts me down. Then I'll be here permanently. They shut this down. I got 20 other fucking channels under 20 different emails. Fuck YouTube and their censorship. Nazi stormtrooping cocksuckers. Stay safe. LMS Tactical, I'm out.